Hello and welcome back for some big ambitions. This is a game you guys have voted for me playing, so we are here and we are playing. If you guys have not seen this game before, it's basically like a life sim combined with a business tycoon. We play as an entrepreneur in the city of New York, starting our own businesses, running our own companies, and basically just trying to get ahead in life. We're going to go ahead and make this a little bit more difficult for ourselves by setting our starting money to 0 and increasing the taxes to 30%. That's basically all we're going to touch in this menu. Then we can jump straight in. We are going to start off homeless, so this is very much a rags to riches story. This is our character, Chubby Panda. We can randomize a couple times here, but we'll probably end up customizing this for the most part. Even though my title says Chubby Panda, I'm actually not that large, so we'll go something in the middle there. Set ourselves up with a nice haircut and some clothes. Go for a green hoodie with some denim and just some nice casual shoes to start us off. This is Chubby Panda. He's going to be running our business empire in Big Ambitions. And here we are in the game. The only other thing that I have changed is in the other settings, we have the game speed set to 20%, so everything runs just that little bit slower. We wake up right outside the supermarket. This is where we try and get scavenged for food because we have $0 and we are going to be hungry very soon. The first thing we want to do is go in here, and thankfully these guys are offering jobs. So we'll go ahead and accept a job. We start tomorrow at 8 AM. Unfortunately, we don't have any money to buy food, but that sort of is what it is. Let's go ahead, before we do anything at all, let's have a little nap. We'll go for like an hour nap. That'll be fun. Just to increase our energy just that little bit. Okay, that didn't do nearly as much as I thought. Let's go for another 3 hours. Alright, it is now midday. We have a little bit of energy. We're not too hungry. We apparently ate last night, and our happiness is okay, but it's going to tank in about 20 hours. These are the bonuses we currently have to happiness. We have a negative 50% for no home. We have plus 100% for first day in New York, and plus 25 for landing our first job. We can complete all these goals on the right hand side to increase our happiness, but there's also a few other things we can do around the city to increase that. Before we go ahead and do that, I want to check out Market Insider to see what the demand is like in the Garment District. Garment District is the cheapest place to set up, so that is always a good idea for a first business. Obviously, we have 0 money and we just got a job, so this is still a little bit of a ways away, probably a few days in this game, but that's okay. We can still have a look and see what we want to corner. Immediately I'm seeing French fries and chicken kebabs up in the top. Burgers, ice cream are all pretty high up here, so we might end up doing a fast food chain. I don't want to do smartwatches or jewelry because they are incredibly expensive to start up, which obviously we will be able to do later on, but for right now I think fast food might be the way to go, especially with these chicken kebab skewers. They have pretty good return on investment. So I think that's what we'll go for. In terms of, what are we looking at? I want to build out my contacts list today. I wanted to go around New York, do a little bit of networking, and sort of wheel and deal a little bit. But before we do any of that, actually, we can probably do some of that now. Let's go ahead and turn on some of our markings so that we can see where stuff is a little bit easier. That'll be just fine. Also turn on the Garment District so that we can see where everything is. While we are here, we may as well go and talk to the people in the appliance store just across the street. So if we just run in here real quick and head into the back room and talk to the store manager, they're going to tell us that we need one address to start a delivery. And that is absolutely fine because we don't actually want to start a delivery just yet. What we wanted was his contact information. So now we can call them. They're occupied. That's whatever. we can call them and organize deliveries if we ever need them. So I'm just going to go around and start talking to a bunch of people. We'll go to the bank, we'll go to the advertising agencies, we'll go to the hiring, recruitment agencies, the wholesalers, the appliance stores, and that's basically what our first day is going to look like. And you just want to come into each of these buildings, sit down with the guy that'll talk to you. This guy won't, he's just a receptionist. Talk to them and see what they can do to help. I'm going to turn this map around because I normally play this way. We'll run down to the advertising agency. It's going to be a little while before we need advertising, but again, it just saves a little bit of time. There's literally nothing else we can do on our first day because we have $0. So I think this is a good use of our time. Go ahead and skip through most of this unless there is something interesting to say. Since we're here, basically the only thing that we can currently do to increase our happiness with $0 is go have a nap in the park. So let's go ahead and do that. We probably will sleep here tonight, so this probably isn't super necessary right this minute, but we'll go ahead and have a quick hour-long nap in the nice park in the middle of the day. And you can see if we come in here, we have a walked in the park bonus for 30% for 2 days, which is absolutely fantastic. Next stop, another marketing agency and another bank. I've played a little bit of this game, but I haven't played a ton, so I'm not sure if we can get loans from different banks at the same time. If we can, that might make our start just that little bit quicker, but we'll see. And next stop is going to be in this section here. We'll run through and grab the appliance store, the recruitment agency, wholesaler, ICA, and another wholesaler. And that'll be pretty much it for today. So more running around. Another appliance store. I always struggle to find the people here. I think they might be at the front, actually. Yeah, right here. Talk to them, grab their contacts, and out we go. Go talk to the recruiting people. We do need to do a course before we can start doing that, but that's fine. Next up, wholesalers. Honestly, we'll probably never actually do business with these guys because they are quite small and quite expensive, but we'll grab their information just in case. This is the wholesaler we're mostly interested in. They have a large selection, decent prices. Absolutely grab their contact information. Next stop is going to be ICA and the little warehouse over that way. I also want to mention, just while we're running around and doing this stuff, this is not how you're meant to start the game. You're meant to start with some money, and if you're doing the tutorial, you even get a car for free. So if you're looking at this thinking, wow, that's a lot of running around, this is not how the game goes. This is the early stages of a rags to riches run. It's a very specific start, so that is why it is taking us quite this long. I think here we are. Go ahead and talk to ICA, the furniture store. But yes, this is not typical of the gameplay you can expect to experience in this game, so don't be scared about that if you are thinking about picking up the game. One more person to see at Total Produce. Go ahead and talk to them in this back room here. And I think that is all the contacts we're going to need for right now. You can see we have Recruitment Corp, City Ads and Marketing. We have 2 different banks. We have ICA, AJ Peterson and Son, and Square Appliances. And we also have 3 of our wholesalers, is the word I was looking for. So that's about all we need to do for today. We're going to run back to the park real quick and basically sleep until our shift in the morning. And a little other thing to point out, if you do go ahead and press down on your middle mouse button, it will auto run for you. And then you can right click to sort of aim where you're running. If you input any of the WASD keys or left click anywhere, it will cancel the auto run. Which is a little bit unfortunate. I wish I could like sidestep while I was auto running, but sort of is what it is. And you do get stuck on things every now and then, but it's better than pressing W the whole time. Alright, so we are back in the park. This is our favourite little nap spot. It's a little bit unfortunate that they've anti-homeless these benches here, but we can still manage to get a decent night's sleep out this way. Before we do too much of that though, I want to go into Google Maps and just quickly have a look at what is available for sale. Ideally something near this warehouse out here would be fantastic. It doesn't look like there's anything even remotely close to it, which is a little bit unfortunate. We have two buildings here that are right next to each other. Do these guys sell fast food at all? No, they're just produce. So that's not an option. I mean, we could still end up going here. What is this? This is 30 capacity with a 48 traffic index, which is actually really not too bad. In case you don't know, traffic index should open a thing. But basically that's just the amount of people that will naturally walk past your building, which will in turn increase your customers. So, and that's actually in Murray Hill. That's not even in the Garmin district, so we probably don't want that actually. It's going to be far more expensive. 106, 75. Oh. Okay, so maybe we're looking somewhere around here, which means we're going to have to live a little bit further away than I'd like to. This would have been perfect. But yeah, I mean, this is going to be closer to the warehouse, so that's probably a good thing. And I mean, we can live wherever we want to. So maybe we end up coming in here, which is still a 30 capacity. Could have 43 index, which is a little bit worse than this one, but it's still going to be just fine. Then we can live down here, or maybe down here even. And that will be fine, nice and close to the wholesaler. So I think that's the plan. Unless things change. The market could change by the time we actually want to buy something, so we'll have to see about that. But now it is time to sleep in the park. The reason we're sleeping in the park and not next to the grocery store is because our happiness thing, walk in the park, will continue to tick up. So we now have 8 days of a plus 30% bonus, which is lovely. I'm going to sleep until about 7:45, head on into work in the morning, and start making ourselves a little bit of money. 7:48, slept in a little bit. That's fine, we'll go ahead. With the game speed set to 20%, you can really get around this city so much faster. Well, you walk at the same speed, but the time ticks away a little bit slower. It just means you don't have to rush so much when you're doing things, which I like for the sake of recording videos. Because I can sort of spend a little bit more time talking about stuff, explaining things, doing things, getting things right, without having to worry about pausing all the time. I think this is the right street to go down. Yeah, we're good. I still get lost a little bit in this game, but I'm getting better at it. So we'll go ahead and jump on in here. We are 5 minutes early for work, but that's fine. We are ravenously hungry, so we're going to jump on, fast forward time until we have about 7.5 hours left. We'll jump off the register, grab ourselves some food, and then get back to work. Have a little bit of an unpaid break there for a second. I'm actually going to let this run till 7 hours, just because I don't know if we get paid on the hour or not. And with 7 hours of our shift remaining, we have $26 to our name. Go ahead and grab a shopping basket and some fresh food. Buy that real quick, eat it and discard the bag. Quickly jump back into work. We only missed 2 minutes of work or so. And then we can just go ahead and skip time. We are providing terrible customer service to these people because we are miserably unhappy because we don't have a house. but they're going to have to just deal with it. We work at a grocery shop. And we will have to do this a couple of times to get our revenue up a little bit, and then we can sort of work on getting a business loan. While we're here, I can test the whole bank idea. Go into finance and we call these guys and ask for a loan of $40,000 so they don't accept it. They can't give us a loan because we didn't make any money yesterday. Okay, we'll call them in the morning then. For right now, I think I would like to grab a little bit more food. Just so that our stomach is nice and full, and then we're going to head to the gym. It's going to cost us $25, but it's going to help us to increase our happiness just that little bit. Don't need the paper bag. I think the gym's this way. Yes, it is. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump in the gym for a little bit here. We don't want to work out too hard because if we get exhausted and use up all our energy, we're going to have a problem and they're going to take us to hospital and charge us like $2 grand. So we go ahead, jump in the gym, enter for $25. And I think I want to do a little bit of boxing. Just get out my anger at the fact that we are, homeless. It's telling us we need to change. So we'll go ahead. I think it's the shoes. Yeah, these are the shoes we need to work out. Cancel that, save clothes. Put on our exercise shoes and go ahead and do a little bit of boxing. Oh. Apparently we need to change more. That we need to also put the workout gear on, save clothes. There we go. Now do some boxing. I'm going to set this for an hour, but I'm not going to skip time just in case our energy goes down faster than I'm expecting. And with about 5 minutes left, we're going to stop that workout just because we are very, very tired. We can go ahead and leave. How do we get out? This way? Yes. We'll go ahead and leave, and if we can find a bench, we'll go ahead and take a quick nap so this doesn't completely drain. We might have made mistakes. We're close to the park though. We should be able to make it without passing out and ending up in the hospital. But you can see we have exercise 2 days left for a plus 25. So with the 30 and the 25, we should be at about 5% happiness, which is definitely not good, but it could be a lot worse. The bench is over here. Let's go sleep before we pass out. We'll rest for 4 hours. That'll be fine. I don't know if there's much else we can do unless there's like a nightclub or something nearby. There's one across the road from the park. We'll go check that out. Oh, they're closed. They're closed. And they're closed. Okay, so nightclub's not the way. I don't think there's anything else in here that will give us a boost. Unless we can go to like a coffee shop, but I imagine they're all going to be closed as well. Yeah, and watch TV. But that doesn't seem like it's going to be an option. So we'll go ahead, run to the park, sleep in the park, and go back to work in the morning. And of course we'll sleep on our favorite bench, as always. Go ahead and sleep until about 7:45 again. Run into work, and repeat, basically. We actually didn't lose any wages yesterday. We still made $200 flat, which is lovely to see. And we didn't sleep in this morning, which is nice. Living our best homeless lives. I like to think that we had a shower in the gym yesterday. I know we didn't, but the supermarket doesn't care that we are smelly boys. We also need to make sure that we grab some food before we start work too, because we are currently very hungry. What have we got here? First job only has an hour left. Walk in the park. We've got 40 days left on that bonus just because we're sleeping in there. We have 1 day left on our exercise at 25%, and we also have positive revenue at 20%. So we're not doing too bad in terms of happiness right now. We should actually be able to provide these customers with some decent customer service today. Have a little smile on our face. We're going in the right direction, right? Yeah. I still get lost. Run on in, grab a basket, grab some food, check out. Long lines this morning. Eat that food, discard the bag, and start work 4 minutes early. Go ahead and skip through this shift because nothing interesting is going to happen. We're just serving customers all day. We now have $344 to our name. If we go into our contacts, now we can test this bank deal. We go new loan for $40,000. They can lend us $6,800. Jensen Capital, I think, will be able to offer us the same thing. The question is, can we accept both? Yeah, $6,800. It's going to be interesting. We're going to work for another day just to increase that current economy a little bit more. I could go back to the gym again, but I honestly don't think it's worth the $25, so we're not going to. We could have a look and see if any of these nightclubs are open now. 32 hours, 53 hours. Looks like they might only open on the weekends. They open in 4 hours. We can go check out the ones near the park. Go have a look. I'm not sure if there's anything that can increase our happiness there. Like I said, I've played this game a little bit just to know like the basics of the business management and stuff, but I'm still absolutely learning some of the things you can do around the city. So if you guys have any suggestions for things we should check out, leave them down in the comments below. While you're down there, you may as well go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you are enjoying the content. Leave a like and also leave a comment for the sake of engagement. It really helps out the channel. We'll go ahead and skip through just a little bit here. Sleep until 8 PM just so that we can go and check out that nightclub. We also need some food, so we should probably find somewhere that sells some food. They might sell food at the nightclub, you never know. Oh, that's annoying that there's a big block there. Let's go and check out the DJ's Disco, Hell's Kitchen. Ah, we have to pay a fee of $21.10. I'm gonna do that just to check it out. We can get no food, but we can get drinks. I am broke, so can we listen to the DJ booth? Got an inner nightclub bonus. Coat check. We like sit and waste time somehow. Or do we just have to like sit in here? Yeah, we really can't do much in here, so we're just going to stand around here and hopefully our happiness will go up in the long term. To make that a little bit quicker, we can go ahead and increase the game speed just for the moment. You know what? Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a beer. Maybe that'll make us happy as well. Look, that did not do anything for us. It did increase our hunger though, which is interesting. We'll stay until about 11 o'clock and then we'll get out of here. I think that's about 3 hours that we've spent in here. Well, we got here a little bit after 8, so we'll stay a little bit longer just in case that 3 hours changes something here. About 11:15 will be fine. Go ahead and turn our game speed back down and get out of here. If we can find the door. We're drunk. Let's see how that did. Went to a nightclub for 12 days. We get a 30% bonus, so I think that was worth it. Run ahead back to the park, which is in the other direction. And go ahead and sleep until our next shift. Of course, we've got to get our favorite bench. Me even getting lost in the park. Which one's our bench? Not this one. Up here. This is our bench. Let's go ahead and sleep until, again, 7:45. Should be absolutely fine. Oh, we overslept just a little bit. How are we doing on happiness? We have 58 days left on our walk in the park, which is lovely. That's almost a full year. We have 6 hours left on our exercise, 12 days left on our went to the nightclub, and still got that 20% boost from positive revenue. We're doing alright. We do need to eat as soon as we get to work, but that's fine. We can absolutely do that. $306 in our bank account. And I'm thinking we try for a loan in the morning, as soon as the bank's open. Tomorrow is our day off anyway, so I think it's time for us to quit our job as soon as we finish this shift. Same thing, grab ourselves some food, wait in line, hopefully we can start on time. It's going to be close. Do this quickly, eat, discard, start work. We made it. Go ahead and skip through this day. Perfect. I might actually grab a little bit more food just so that our belly is full. And then we can go ahead and get a loan in the morning, quit our jobs, and call it there. Let's have a look at how the market has changed. Is there anything available over here? We have this, which I think was the one we were going to get before anyway. Right next to a nightclub, which is interesting. It's also right across from AJ's, which will help us set up a little bit faster. I think that's going to be really good. I think today, with a little bit of cash in our pocket, we want to go ahead and start working on getting our business course done and dusted. So if we run into the Manhattan Business School and start working on the basic management course, we can do 3 hours 53 minutes. It's $30 an hour, which is a bit rough, but it's something we've got to do. We're just going to study for a little bit. This, in case you did not know, means that we can hire employees. So it's very important to get that done nice and quickly. I don't really want to run all the way back down to the park if I'm just going to come back up here in the morning to start working on things. So how about we go ahead and... I mean, we could get an apartment. No, because we want to get the loan in the morning. Yeah, we're going to sleep until... What time do the banks open? This one opens at 8, and this one opens at 8. So we'll sleep until 8 AM, get ourselves a nice little loan, and go from there. Wake up 8:01 AM. I mean, that food was probably useless because we are now hungry again, but that is what it is. Let's go ahead and call Jensen Capital, see if they'll give us a nice loan at this point. We ask for $40,000, they'll tell us what our max is. We can get $20,000 from them, so that is absolutely what we're going to do. 2571. Go ahead and confirm that. We now have $20,000 in our bank account. What I want to check is if we can also get a loan from Panda, or if they are sort of like just the one thing. No. Okay, so we can only have one loan at a time, so going to that bank was a little bit pointless, but that is what it is. Let's have a look. Has anything else opened up? No. So I think this is where we're going to start our business. Go ahead, open that up. The daily rent is $75. It is 30 square meters, or 225 square meters with a customer capacity of 30. We're going to go ahead and rent our first business. And this is going to be... I think we were going to do fast food, weren't we? Let's have a look at Market Insider, just make sure nothing's changed. Yeah, chicken kebabs, french fries, burgers. I think that's the way to go. Where's Bizman? Go in here, start new business. We're going to go for fast food restaurant. This is going to be Chubby Bites. Start that business. Go into our settings, and I've actually got a nice little logo set up for this already. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to see this anywhere. I think there is a way to change the signs, but we haven't got that set up just yet. Now, we're not going to worry about marketing just yet until we're still making a little bit of money. Deliveries are going to be something we deal with later. As for the schedule, I think it's a good thing to open early. And maybe we try and I think these are the times I would like to run the business for. That's a long day. 16 hours is a long day, especially if I'm working it by myself, so I don't think we'll do this for the moment. We'll probably go with something more like 6 till 12, 6 to 1. and then add a second slot for like 5 to 10. And then we can do some business stuff in the middle there, stocking, making sure our stock's in stock, all that sort of stuff there. So that is our business. Now, in terms of where we want to live, I think this is probably the best option. Either here, actually here's probably good because it's near the business school. So we'll go ahead and grab that as well. It's a daily rent of $38, which is not too bad. We do have a down payment of $11.40, $90 to get all the appliances. Total cost $12.68. Go ahead and rent that. We now have an actual home, which means our happiness is way more positive. We have 5 days left on our first apartment, which is giving us a 60% bonus. But most importantly, we got rid of that negative 50%, which is what we were mostly concerned about. So now we can start doing some stuff. Question is, what do we want to do first? I think we need to go check out our business, go to AG Peterson & Son. I think these guys sell everything we need. Let's just have a quick look. Cash register, yes. Cabinet with drawers, yes. Cleaning station, yes. They might not have food stuff here. No, they have the round shelves. They have round tables for 700. Standard tables for 300. Storage shelves. Yeah, so we're going to have to get our food stuff at the other one, which is down here. So we'll run in here first at 9 o'clock. What do we need? We need a grill, for sure. I'm thinking maybe we grab 2 grills. Let's have a quick look at what is in most demand. French fries are expensive to set up, so we probably won't do that right off the gate. We'll get the chicken kebab skewers, which are on the grill. And we can probably grab burgers, which are also on a grill. And I think that's about it. We could do hot dogs as well. I think they're reasonably easy to set up. We go into the F1 menu here and we go to, where is it? Fast food restaurant. We can have a look. Chicken kebab skewers, industrial grill. They serve 20 people, so we'll need 2 of those per grill, per item that we want to grill, I should say. That does burgers and skewers. Hot dogs. Hot dog grill does 30, so we only need 1 of those. And I think we can also probably get some soda. Grab the large drinks fridge. I think that should be enough. Yeah, that's plenty. Okay, so we'll run down to Square Appliances first and see what we can grab. At this point, an ICA shopping trolley would be fantastic. These guys are closed for a little bit. How close to the subway station is this? I mean, we could, but I think we'll just make it work. We'll go for a quick nap till 9 AM when these guys open and grab what we need. Grab ourselves a hand truck. We're going to want... We grab a hot dog grill and 2 industrial grills. And also a large drinks fridge. Do they have any? Yeah, there. It's going to cost us $7,200. That's a little bit ridiculous. So we're also going to need storage shelves. We'll need some counters. 470. We'll need cash register. Yeah, I think this is actually... Yeah, no, cancel that. Let's take one of the industrial grills off, because we're only going to have 1 cash register to start with anyway. So I think that's fine, that we can save a little bit of money. And then we can just grab a cabinet with drawers and check out, take that over to our business for now. We can also quit our job. We don't need that anymore. Where are we? There. go running through the town with our haircut. This is just how it's going to be for the moment. This loan, I'm worried that it's going to dwindle faster than we expect. Alright, Chubby Bites. Let's go have a look at our store. This is it. We're going to need to basically just park this because we don't have any cabinets. The other thing we could do... No, it's right across the road. We may as well just run over there and do it. Good. AG Peterson and Son. Grab a hand truck. And what do we need? We need cabinet with drawers. We're going to need like 4 of those. Get those first. Run them over. I'm just going to run back and forth a couple times and we'll be back once I have everything we need. And I think that should be enough to start with. I believe that is it. But we'll go ahead and we will place everything down and see how we go. There's a lot of stuff in here. Where is my storage? Storage shelf. Let's go ahead and place this first. That can just go in this back part here. That'll be fine. And then we can just run all of these into there and work from that. Okay. Now we should have everything we need for now. We grab cabinet with drawers, not on the hand truck. No, don't destroy it. Put the hand truck back first. We can actually pause the game while we do this. We grab this, we can place this down. I think I'd like them to come in and order from like this little section over here. So, set this up maybe here somewhere. Okay, we have a little bit of a setup here. We need to go and get ourselves some soda, some hot dogs, and some chicken kebab skewers. But yeah, our store is set up. I think I would like to go up to Ica first and just grab a hand truck from there so we can carry a little bit more stuff. Alright, and while we're here, we may as well grab a quick speaker. Grab this, run on through. This way. This way. Down here, and this is what we want here. JBL loudspeaker for $127. I think we can afford that. Mostly we're just interested in the hand truck, but go ahead and buy that. And you can see we have 1 out of 8 storage slots filled. So this, especially without a car, is just going to let us transport so many more things. But now we need to go ahead and head over to the wholesaler. And then back to our business, and we can open for the day. We should be ready to go. Start making a little bit of money. And yes, I would like to make a little bit of money before we do employees and such. Just so that we can survive. The benefit of running a fast food store as well is we can eat our own products. So we don't have to worry about going to the supermarket all the time if we don't want to. Jump on in here. And we're going to need paper bags. Grab 2 of those. Grab 2 sodas. Then I believe the rest is over here. We want chicken kebab skewers, probably 2 of them. And then hot dogs. But we are full. So let's remove some of the chicken kebabs and grab more hot dogs just because they are cheap. And that should be everything we need for right now. Hopefully it is, because we can't carry anything else anyway. But I think that's it. I think that's all we need. Go ahead and place that order for $2,000. We could potentially think about coming back here as well. Going up and out is probably the quickest way. We could think about coming back doing a second run. That wasn't nearly as expensive as I thought it was going to be, so that could be an option. But we should be able to open with this. If we start running low on stock, we can temporarily close the shop, run back up here, grab some more stuff, and reopen again. We actually do have that scheduled break anyway. What time is that? We go to our schedule. Yeah, so we're due to finish at 1 and then start back at 5. We might do that. We'll use that to run up and grab some more stock. But for now, I just want to be open and starting to serve. And we up to the left. Right here. Our store obviously looks a little bit empty right now. That is just sort of what it is. Put that stuff in there. Park our handcart back this way. Manage our storage. Grab that loudspeaker out and place that. Place it in the corner. Fine. And also, I'm going to turn that all the way down. And everything should have stocked itself. It has, except for the paper bags. Oh my god, what am I stuck on? So we'll grab some paper bags out of here. Throw them in the cash register. And we're good to go. Temporarily closed, but we can now open. Jump on the register. And do a quick order for ourselves for free. We'll grab chicken kebab. And eat that. Pretty much fills us up. Discard that bag and we can start working. Fast forward time. It'll automatically give us our break when we hit 1 o'clock. People are going to complain about the walls and the floors not being very good, but it is what it is. Go ahead and skip through. That is the end of our first shift. How'd we do? We've still got decent stock, but we did sell some stuff, so that is good to see. We come in here and look at our inventory. Yeah, we need more hot dogs, more soda, and more kebabs. As we thought. We'll grab our handy Ica flatbed and run back to the wholesaler, which I believe is this way. Grab a little bit more stock and come back and finish out the day. See how much profit we made. Alright, so soda cans, 2 of those. Grab 1 hot dog, no, 2 hot dogs, 2 skewers. And may as well grab some more soda because it's super cheap. We'll grab 1 more of them and 1 more hot dog. And we should be able to afford that. $2,700. Absolutely no problem at all. I don't know why I went around the long way. I'm just used to driving in here with a car. Go ahead and place that order. Run back, get our store restocked, and then reopen until the end of the day. Hopefully make some decent money. We should definitely be making more than we made in the grocery store. That's for sure. Run on into Chubby Bites. Go ahead and put that stuff in there. Park our handcart down that way. We shouldn't really need to restock just yet, but we might anyway. Just because we can. Grab some hot dogs. Still plenty of paper bags. We can open the schedule up and extend this schedule to start at like 2 and start working. Skip time to the end of our shift. 10 PM. You know what I did forget to do? I forgot to buy a bed. So that's a thing. We also should probably do an order for ourselves. Grab a skewer, place that order. Eat that. And one more thing I did also forget to do is set our prices. So we probably didn't make as much as we could have today if we set this to a ridiculous amount. Fine. 23. If we do $22 a skewer, the market shouldn't mind that too much. Soda is going to have to be less. We'll go for $3.50. Just undercut our competitors a little bit here. And if we set this up all the way to the top, hot dogs are currently selling for $7.25, so we'll set them at 7. And that should just increase our profits a little bit. Go ahead and change our schedule back to what it was before. And that is the day done. As far as I know, Ica will be closed at this point. Yeah. So we have no way of getting a bed. Which is a little bit unfortunate. We can't even sleep in our new house. But if we can find a bench somewhere, we'll just sleep there for the night. And fix that up tomorrow in our time off. Gotta be a bench somewhere here, doesn't there? Go ahead and sleep here for the night. It wasn't the plan, but... And we made $2,000. Perfect. What time do we open? We are starting at 6 AM, so... Sleep until about 5:50. And first thing tomorrow, or first thing in the next episode, because we are going to call it here with our first business set up and running, we're going to head to work, do another day's work, grab ourselves a bed, that is very important, grab ourselves hopefully a fridge, so we can set that up in our apartment as well, and go from there. Start building out our empire. If you guys enjoy the game, if you enjoy the series, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Leave a comment for the sake of engagement. Give us some ideas on names that we could call our businesses. Just anything we should do in the game. And all of that jazz. Leave a like as well when you're down there. But until next time, happy building. Happy... You know what? Leave me a comment as to what the happy should be at the end of these videos as well. Bye guys.